It's still recharging.
Right, we're back in the game. Welcome back to anyone who's just joining, and finally, we're back streaming after probably 1.5 weeks break where my voice has been absolutely in the garbage. So, without further ado, let's get straight into today's game. We are gonna make a little build that I need for a upcoming video. Actually very similar to what we have here. So we're just gonna keep a bunch of these things. And for abilities, we are gonna go with yeah, we're definitely gonna get enough knives to have some AoE. Then we're gonna get the fill infused weapon. We are going to need let's just take the talent first. Actually, let's take talents first. Also, we need to pick up starting abilities before we do the other thing. For the talents, it's very much going to be a I can say that already. A dagger, rogue, double down, dark intent build. So let's get double down. I can't remember if I have mental weakness. No, I only have it 4 out of 5 in the golden. There we go. Away with that. We're getting dark intent. Not intent. Dark intent. There we go. We're gonna get Master of Shadows. Instead of Sinister Flurry. Unless we have double down. As no, we don't. Oh, we have Sinister Flurry as this is gonna be nasty. So we actually do not have Sinister Flurry as down here. Oh, that's actually gonna be Master of Shadows. Do we have that as we don't? Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Need those two in order to make this build even work. Okay, well, we're gonna keep like this. Then we're just gonna improvise a bit. We need to get Honor Among Thieves then, because we need to generate combo points in some capacity. And since we can't get Sinister Flurry, that's gonna be terrible. And also we're gonna need Mental Quickness 5 out of 5. Otherwise, this is gonna be absolutely terrible to play. Then for the last bit, we are probably gonna go with Vitality. Because 40% injury regen is just too damn good. Right. For abilities, we are of course going to just have a starting ability. So change the strike. There we go. Then we're gonna have charge. I'm going to roll for arcane intellect to get more spell power and everything. And of course we are gonna get most likely eviscerate. Because, well, not most likely. We are going to get not start abilities. They kind of want to get the solar strike. Yeah, we're gonna get solar strike, so we're not gonna mix in. Let's just see what we could pick instead. We got charge. Then we got We got charge. Pulse battle shout could be a thing. Might could be shadow bolt, of course. If we want some shadow shenanigans. It did. Yeah. Most likely Shadow Bolt is gonna be our pick for this one. Or Seal of Wisdom. Ah. Not Seal of Wisdom. We're not gonna be... That's not gonna be the biggest problem in the world. It could be actually. Mana Sting could be a problem in higher levels. Right. Since it's kinda... Let's see. Shadow Bolt. Here we go. Then at level 9, we're gonna replace the Sinister Strike. We're gonna ditch that and get the level 9. And then we are going to, from level 9, get the... Did I just say? Standing still. It's been too long since I've done this. From level 9, we're gonna get the Seal of Wisdom. Oh, sorry, guys. This gets to show it's been too long since I've done this. Right, capabilities. Then we have the talent, and then we are going to get the Eclipse. Eclipse. Right. Of course, we're getting Bill Infused. We're getting Solar. Down here. And we're getting Ban. Not Fam. Ban. Nice. Perfect. Okay. I think this is probably the best setup that we can go with. We have our AoE single target, the Eviscerate, the Eclipse Strike. This can basically go in any direction then, of course. So let's get straight into it. Right, we need to get rid of this and instead get the Seal of Wisdom. We could also ditch. Let's see that. We're gonna keep it like this. I am gonna hit start record before I forget it. That would be absolutely terrible to start a new session and everything, and then forgetting to actually hit record. Have I done that once? Yes, I have. Was I absolutely furious afterwards? Yes, I was, because I had to do a build that was not very fast at leveling repeated again. So yeah, let's get straight into it. I'm gonna pop the experience potions. We're running an aura and we're gonna do this in less than an hour. So level 2, I'm gonna go over and do my usual trick with Stratholme Holy Water. In case you guys are new or haven't seen it before, basically I go in, I do my use my battle horn, a ton of zombies and everything, and I pop the Stratholme Holy Water because it doesn't have a level requirement and we're already to level 7. That's how fast it goes. Then we're gonna do this, get this, and no, translate. That's all the way in Brill. We're not gonna do that. That's gonna be way too far. Okay. So I'm afraid I'm gonna level beyond 10. So for now, we're just gonna go and catch some dust bats.
I'm out of range. I can't do that.
And we're gonna get strength.
I need to get closer. It's too far. That ability isn't ready yet.
Just gonna make sure here that we don't hit level 10 before the time is actually up. Sorry. Just gonna make sure that we don't hit level 10 before we actually swap out. Since the strike with Solar or Eclipse Strike it is. I have a feeling it's always the doggos that you're missing. One more of the scavengers and I shouldn't be level 10. No. Okay, perfect. That means we can go back over here. I can use the horn and everything. So let's roll the dice. Roll ability and Seal of Wisdom. There we go. Then we're going to go into abilities and we're going to say we want instead Eclipse Strike down here. Perfect. Then I'm going to use my battle horn. And this is going to hurt because now everything is level 9 and whatnot. Oh, that was too close to comfort. But yeah, we're level 12. We're gonna go in and get the quests completed. Hello, yes, I would like everything here complete. Rattling the cages, simple scroll, Samuel's remains, heal new spells, please. Bed and pews, we're gonna search for vicinity while we're running. Band of Knives, simple scroll, get this completed. Master of Shadow, thank you. Sell, gonna sell everything here. Just gonna keep moving while we do this. We're rolling and everything. Vitality up. Energized Judgment. Interesting. Oh, and as you can see, we're level 17. Oh, that's nice. Anger management? Ah, yes. Take it. If you're gonna toss it in my face, I'm gonna take it. Right. So, anyone listening in right now? I kind of have a question. How is the sound of the stream? Like, the microphone sound, is it good? Is it bad? Is it okay-ish. How is it?
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast it. Not ready yet. It's too far away. I don't have a target. I need to get closer.
Okay, great, nice, thank you. I actually got a new mic, a standalone mic. I'm still not having a mic arm. Hi everybody. So I'm still lacking a mic arm. There wasn't that in the budget when you have a toddler. Toddler takes up a ton. But yeah, I basically got a new mic in order to hopefully record more clear and a warm voice whenever you hear me. So it's like I'm sitting next to you instead of you being able to hear it from a headset. It's more like I'm sitting next to you. Is the hope for the settings and filters and whatnot. I'm still tinkering with what I would like to really have as quotation mark perfect sound. It's a bit off still in my book. Hey, let's see how much we can get. Bomb. 20 level 23 just from the initial quest. Meaning, oh, have they added, or is he just? I think he's just standing there. Let's just open these boys. Right, what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see PvP leveling, or do you want to see Mana Storm leveling? You can decide. Ow, Sinister Strike, really? Both should be very viable. Well, that decides it. Let's go. Also, we need to... yeah, of course, it depends. If it takes too long to find a battleground, I'm gonna go for a bit of Mana Storm. It should be very fast to do, as we both got an aura and we got a potion of experience. So, if it takes more than a minute to get into a battleground, I'm just gonna jump in. Yeah. Because it is in the middle of the day, and the population during these times and hours, I don't find them to be the best. The peak time actually for Ascension, as far as I've noticed, is around about 8 hours from now. So that's when the peak time to play is, around 8 o'clock server. Where's my server time? Game? Hello? Where's the clock? Interface? Where did the server time go? Display, show, clock. Oh, cloak, not cloak, not clock. Interesting. So yeah, 6 a.m. server time is realm time. Or sorry, 6:18 p.m. Is what I've seen to be peak time. Okay, we waited 2 minutes. I think I'm just gonna go for a Mana Storm, just to kind of like get it going. course, we can still wait and just see if we'll outlevel it. He will most likely outlevel it, but yeah, it's let's just see. My sprint is down there. We should be able to kill this guy before time's up.
Once upon a time, I would use Blizzard to farm the lashers here. It was almost 100 gold.
Is it? It's not that. It is Godmother. Okay. Ah, come on. No, we can get combo points now. Lord, he's hitting hard. Oh god, this is gonna be terrible. This is gonna hurt so bad. This might be a death because the amount of mobs that's in this dungeon is absolutely bonkersly. Really? I think we outscale this one. Range of some. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. This is troublesome. You shouldn't be able to hit me. You shouldn't be able to hit me. The amount of damage these guys deals is absolutely intense. I think we're good now. Just gonna clear the last two here, and we should be golden. Please don't say I'm gonna pull 10 million mobs. Nope.
I'm out of range. Not ready. I don't have enough energy. Mowgli, I don't have a target. You shall pay
Ooh,
for this
now it's easy mode.
Arise, my champion.
At your side, Lily.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Down and out. Let's
All right. I saw a ton of mobs just in my face here.
I'm out of range. I'm out of range. I can't do that. I can't attack that.
Yikes. This is danger.
That ability isn't ready. Not ready. I need to get closer. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready.
That's a lot of round things.
I'm out of range. Not ready.
We both got at this rate and since the strike at space. That's pretty impressive. And there goes his bubble. That bubble is absolutely terrible to play against.
room. Great job, team.
Oh, that's a pretty neat build. Leggings upgrade, thank you. Let's talk about forcing people to a new area. Okay, perfect. General Anger Thought, 20 Fury Totem. Not bad. Not bad at all. If you always pull these guys, so let's just clip them.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. Not ready. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. Not enough energy.
Reason I'm moving him to here is because a Gazillion mob is gonna come. And I really want to avoid that.
Not ready. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. Not ready.
You made that look easy.
There we go. Oh, we're getting a good one here. Ooh, instant spell power.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Improved aspect of the hawk.
It's too far away. I don't have a target.
We're getting a ton of funny abilities here, but nothing really that's absolute. What do I even have for mystical chance, by the way? Oh, I do have a ton of... okay, this is fine for now, so let's just keep it. I completely forgot to put in.
I can't do it.
Okay, we got him.
That's still recharging.
So the thing I always do is pull the big guy, summoner, and then I run backwards like that, so we can get him out. If I don't have a build that can just go in and slap him. Oh, I hit Y.
Not enough energy. Not ready yet. It's still recharging.
Ugh, I hate this guy. Because the summons he does
Not ready yet.
is actually filled with modifiers. So you have to kite whenever you kill the small ones, but that's about it. But if you have enough DPS, you can just clap him.
That's how you clear a room.
Lord Joker stabbed the guy straight ahead.
I need a target.
Not venom.
That ability isn't ready. I don't have enough energy. Not ready.
Hey, what you?
You're down.
Okay, we're getting tossed out. Okay, well, level 52 already. With less than 20 minutes elapsed, or just about 20 minutes elapsed. So let's just try and find the battleground. We got plenty of time. Okay. Will do. Frankly, I did not expect to get in this fast. By the way, pro tip, if you ever want bullets that's not from Blackwing there, you can just buy these at vendors, PvP vendors. Also, all the PvP vendors in any city will sell them. So, yeah. Okay, let's roll down. I see experience. What if? Two options here. Most likely death, because at this point, this is where the build starts to fall off if you don't have gear.
I can't do that. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Oh, yikes, it's one of those builds. Team? Hello? The Gul'dan team. You can really see that they nerfed the Dark Intent since the Strike combination. Also, why does he have nearly 4,000 health points? That's absolutely crazy.
Not ready. I can't do that. I need to get closer.
Is he having a PvP build like directly? Because he has spheres, blink, everything. And healing. Oh, okay. I got obliterated. Excuse my noobness.
That's still recharging.
The 4v4. And they are all ahead in levels. Meaning I have just about zero chance of whooping anyone, just like swooping them up. This guy. That same level.
I'm out of range.
Could you not? Thank you. Still got 30 minutes left on the potion, so we're gonna just finish whatever the results gonna be this battleground, and we're gonna see what's going to happen.
I can't do that. Not ready.
Not sure AoE was the correct answer. Come on! Let's help our demon boy.
I can't do that.
Ah, they have a healer. I feel like I hit what like a wet noodle. Have I? Why do I hit like? Is this just the new nerfs and everything?
Not enough energy. That ability isn't ready.
PvP is a strange thing as on Ascension. It's always been, in my opinion. It's always been kind of like some builds are completely overperforming while others are absolutely getting dominated. The DPS, how's the damage looking? It's yeah. So we have the 3 top dealers of damage, and I'm the top dealer on our team. Yeah, we're getting our asses whooped here, boys. Not even a little. Like, we're really getting completely, absolutely mullered. Like, it's not even close. We're getting obliterated here. Hey, that's a thing. Do. No, we're not. Not on stream, at least. I'm surprised how that even got through a filter. Generally, I am never going to speak about politics, ideologies, and things like Nazis or anything like that. Never gonna be a topic on any of my videos or streams, ever. That's not why I started stream.
I need to target something. I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready. Not ready. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. Not ready. It's too far away. do that. Not ready yet. Not enough energy. I can't do that. I need to get closer. That ability is I'm out of range. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Hey, now we're killing people. What's with the dark theme here? No, I do not watch a ton of podcasts about that. No. I did watch a ton of Discovery Channel and National Geographic back some 10 years ago about. I loved shows like Mythbusters back in the days when that was a thing. So that's the kind of television I've been watching, together with anything like, you know, South Park, Simpsons, Family Guy, all those kind of shows. But no, I haven't watched a ton of those crime programs. So, yeah. Hey guys, we got 5. We don't have 5 minutes left. We have now left. That's a shame. Let's just quickly take the last couple of levels in here. That's a nasty one to get. Okay, let's try and see what we can do here.
I need to get closer.
This is a nasty one to get.
It's too far. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. I need to get closer. I don't have a target. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
I think we can. We're not gonna pull the crap here.
It's too far. I can't do that.
Some random dude. What's up with the dark theme about all this? I have zero interest in that.
Isn't ready.
The reason is very simple. It's the judgment. Okay, this is my tanking here, but the stat distribution for the stat distribution with spell power and everything is just so much easier to scale with strength spell power in the long run than Aggie and spell power is in my book. Often when it's Aggie spell power, it's heavy lean towards the Shadow Bear specs with also a ton more stamina. So the gear like optimization is just not the best for that regard. So I would suggest going with strength, and that's also my reasoning for it. Where did that guy come from? Those guys? Come on. You. Oh, Edwin Van Cleef. Oh, that's a nasty one to get. I think we are going to be able to just let's see how. We're not gonna get him leveled up before, I think. It all depends how you scale your thing. Using rope frost build, you have this mystic enchant. Let me just find it. It's you can do both for that regard, because there is a thing where you just scale a ton of attack power. Here, cryokinesis. This, together with Winds of Winter, the combo point spender. So your attack power coefficient for Cone of Cold is just upped by a ton, which kind of enables you to just go full attack power, and then Aggie gear is actually quite decent to get. So this one, together with Winds of Winter, is actually getting pretty good. And if you're scaling in things like Seed of Corruption, Shadow Bolt, I am for this build, if I get the instant cast talents, then Stab in the Dark is also a great thing, because it increases the damage of Shadow Bolt and Seed of Corruption by a portion of your attack power. So there's quite a different, also decent ways, but just plain up things like Dark Intent, Senses Intent, and everything. Yeah. Oi! Base! Oh, I'm talking. Multitasking and me is not best friends. Oh, this gun.
It's not ready yet.
Oh my god. That health. Holy wow.
I can't attack that.
Oh, that was too close. What? Why did so many mobs suddenly appear? We're not level 60 yet, so they shouldn't. Ay ay.
Not ready. I can't do that. I don't have a target.
It's too close to comport in my book. Let's see if we can avoid pooling Mr. Captain Greenskin. That would be nice.
I'm out of range.
Bet you didn't know that trick. Getting pulled back and up and down. I didn't either, so it's okay. I feel we're gonna hit level 60 before I even... what is happening? I feel we're gonna hit level 60 before we actually get Mr. Defiers, just by killing normal mobs. So, yeah. That was 2 maps. I think we're just gonna... yeah. Ta-da! Level 60! In, what, some 30 minutes? That's pretty neat. Alright, that was the speedrun till level 60. Of course, it's 10 times easier when you have an aura, of course. What's the daily prestige? Oh, dungeons. Should have cleared that one then. Oh well. I will go and get my strength hybrid on, and we're gonna open the treasure keep, my bank. Oh no, I didn't do that. I just did that. Let's just get the bad items that I have out. That was a terrible idea to just swap in the gear. Now I have to sit and fix, get everything out here. I think that was it. Yeah. Like it. I don't really have great daggers. I have 12 chromagas, and then we have a cock. Viscock. What pronounced like. That's probably the best things I can. I was about to say pull up my hat, but it's not a hat, it's a... whatever that thing is. Yeah. Go ahead and toss our spear in. And that's our leveling gear. Okay. Then we're gonna visit Silas stuff, get our stuff, and okay, so we're gonna have 80 rerolls and 4 abilities and 204 talents. Let's just go over here and I'm gonna show you guys a little neat trick. So first of all, we're gonna log in everything that we want to keep for this build. Yoink. That was about it. Faith and lot. Eviscerate. Chance per combo, bro. Your blade is increased. Eviscerate. We're not gonna be using bleed for this build, so that's not gonna be necessary. Shadow and Frost. Neither of those are we gonna use. Nothing really. Shredding blows, I guess. Poison, mana, crit with spell, and arcane casting. No. Gonna keep one of those spell crit thingies and improve shadow bowls and shadows damage. Crit, there we go. Mental vitality, surprise, increase damage dealt by sinister strike, yes. Massive movement speed, no. Combat, yes. This is great. Especially the capstone is just flat 30 intellect. That's like a high gear piece item, so that's pretty good. Spell crit. Yes. Focused attack on among thieves. Rapid recuperation. No. Spellblade. If I knew we were gonna get this, I would have ditched Seed of Wisdom. But oh well. Okay. Now that we basically gone ahead and sorted out everything that we still want, I can conclude that we have rolled absolutely trash for this build. So yeah, let's see how many rerolls we can get. But before that, I am going to do a little thing here. In the best font that you'll ever see. So, yeah, I'll be back in 1 minute, guys. So see you all in a second. And we are back again. Love chat. Okay. Let's see here. Right. I am going to start rerolling. The way I typically do is I start rolling about half my, 2/3 to half my abilities. And then I'm going to use like half my talent back to some abilities and then the rest of the talents. Mainly because to get some synergies, because if I get anything here that synergizes as well, it's kind of like easy to roll the rest. And if I can come up with an example while we're doing this, I'll show you guys. So, for instance, Curse of Weakness, useless. Venom, also useless. Avatar, we're gonna keep that. Right. The way I unlearn without actually clicking unlearn and everything is by going in and hitting my F E. So this one, it's a macro that's pretty neat actually. So if I go into macros, here we have it. This /click wildcard dice dot roll button /click static pop up 1 button 1. And basically what it does is the previous thing I rolled, which is you tell it, use this command on the previous thing you rolled. That's not locked, of course, because locked spells can't be unrolled. And whenever we then ask it to unlearn it, it asks this pop-up thing, and this is 1, and this is button 2. So I ask it to basically look at the last thing I rerolled, and then I'm going to ask it to unlearn use the button 1, which is this one. And that basically unlearns it. Of course, it's dangerous if you have it on things like F, but it saves a ton of time just being able to click F. Could be anything. You don't have to put it on F, of course. Okay, but let's see what we can get. Sunburst, goodbye. Oh, Rockbiter. That would be nice if we didn't have Fel infused. Banshee's Veil. It's like a vampire. Except it's very much not a vampire. This is so fun to use if you actually have a Rockbiter weapon. This can actually deal a ton of damage, like crazy amount of damage. So we're just gonna keep it just for fun, because just for the fun of it for now. Unlock Holy Shock, because we're never gonna use that. Oh, and you can jump while doing this. Lifter. Dark Iron Land Mine. I've never seen anyone use this. Like, never. Ever. Not even once. Something like Seal of Command, or since we have it, Seal of Fervor would be pretty neat to get. Cone of Cold, no. But Winds of Winter, yes. Blood Rage, no. I should have kept Blood Rage, actually. Okay. Aura Mastery. Things like Whirlwind would actually be pretty neat to get. Ooh, Gloomblade. That's also definitely a thing. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. By this patch. Valley, and a last one here. Let's see what we get. Right, blind. So, as I mentioned, we did get Gloomblade. So, of course, if we can get, or not get, but if we want to, we can actually go ahead and not use Double Down, but instead use Gloomblade, as we've rolled it now. Using Gloomblade instead is also very viable option instead of going for the Eclipse Strike that I showed, because you can actually utilize Gloomblade and entirely skip the Double Down and have room for another like Talon card instead of Double Down. Making Sinister Strike not hit with both, but just utilizing that Gloomblade hits like a rock, and I could have picked up yeah, things like Sinister Flurry. Sorry, not Sinister Flurry. I could have picked up things like Corrupted Maelstrom and Pure Chaos Bolt, something like that, or I could have picked up Disembowel instead of the Solar Strike, and there's a ton of things you could go differently with that Gloomblade route. That's a thing to crack your tongue on. Light Waters. Hey, this is nice. Speaking of, and this is why I start halfway to roll my my talents, because as you can see here, we got Gloomblade now, and then I rolled this. If I started with talents and I didn't have Gloomblade, I would just skip over this because it would like, okay, 2% Aggie, but now that we actually have Gloomblade right here, this could actually be a thing. So yeah, could definitely be a thing. Let's just unlearn the talents that we completely cannot use. First, like this, and like this one, Shock Trooper. These are talents we're never gonna be able to use. So whenever we can just use it like a tiny bit, like 1% stamina, 1% anything, then we're gonna keep it. Fragment. Solar eclipse. Increase your nature. And that's the solar burn. Oh well. Let's get rid of you because we're not gonna go that route. That's gonna give us like a few percentage. Yes, so we're gonna keep that. Definitely keeping that. Improved charge. We're not gonna say no to that. Given we don't have a summon, that's irrelevant. We're gonna go down to like 140, most likely 140, and then we're gonna go back to the abilities and roll those, and then back to the talents. No. Sometimes you just gotta stop up, watch what you're getting, instead of just re-rolling over anything, because many times I found things have like the same icon instead of having multiple icons. Sorry, a different icon for each talent, so it can be kind of hard to differentiate. Killing Instinct. Red chance. Thank you. But for this to actually be what I hope it will, we're really gonna need better. Then of course this is only the free roll. Oh, if we get Seal of Command now, that crazy. Not crazy, but it would be better than Seal of Wisdom. Oh my god. This is one of the best things you can possibly get for this build, because it's basically your two main abilities just got flat like 15% crit. It's not crit, but you can see here. Where is it? Melee here. So it's like 32% that we have right now. You have to add in this one afterwards. So yeah, that's pretty neat. This is just all damage done increased by 2%, and that's actually quite decent, because it's the one thing here, one thing there, two things here, two things there, suddenly adds up in the long run. So that's definitely a keeper. If we get Smoke Bomb, I'm gonna be happy. I feel like I could have done an entire one with the light build at this point, with all the holy things we've gotten. Those. Crit strike, bonus. No. Nope. Nope. We're rolling all the way. That's pretty neat. That's 3% crit with spells and abilities. We should have kept this, because it does increase Moonfire damage and the solar burns. Hails with Moonfire. Well, that's what I mean with it can be dangerous to have it like a macro. Because, yeah. Exactly that. Exactly that reason. Chance to hit. Take it. Because we think we're hit cap. That. Yeah, we are. Great. Now we're definitely hit capped. And by a ton. But that's good, because you can always get more hit cap to hopefully make sure you don't miss with your... that's going to be crazy amount of hit that you need. But I think that was a stupid reroll, because that was 1% damage. Oh, yeah. Let's go back to abilities. See what we can get here. Undo Spite. You can actually see it here. Like, you can see it here before it actually pops up there. Like, there. That's actually quite funny. Okay. let's keep Bloodbath. Just a and cooldown. There's zero reason not to keep it. Shadow Dagger. This could be fine for a bit of AoE and also applying Lingering Dagger, and at the same time you can use this as a range initiator before you even get close. So we're definitely keeping it. Should have kept Blessing as Sanctuary. Okay. Fire. Let's just keep it in order for the synergies to play better. Hopefully. Mind Blast, goodbye. Envenom, goodbye. Seed of Corruption, we're gonna keep that in. Oh, no, don't lock Divine Intervention. Unlearn Divine Intervention, please. If we get the Shadow Trance, not Chance. If we get the Shadow Trance, no, then that's gonna be quite nifty. That's funny. Hunger for blood. Basically, we're gonna keep that. That's also a multiplier. That's just straight up more damage. Counter attack, we're gonna reroll. Blood first, we're also rerolling. We're down to like 2. Prayer of Mending, that's actually so fun to use Prayer of Mending. Killshot, that's the second time we're seeing Killshot, actually. Okay. And with that, we are going to unlearn the talents now. Thundering Skies. Okay, we're definitely keeping that because more crit is always nice. We do not have Adrenaline Rush, so that's irrelevant. Improved Berserker Stance. Now it would be funny to get Berserker Stance from more of the rerolls, because we do have 2 things for it. Increase all damage done by 1. Yeah, I thought it did something like that. And then add Shepherd. Great chance only for. Have they changed that? Oh no, they haven't. Spell crit chance. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, we're gonna keep it, because as mentioned, as long as we can use even 1% of it, then we're gonna keep it. We have nothing for this. melee haste. Thank you. Hmm. Periodic damage of druid spells by 8%. That's basically more periodic damage for Solar Burn, because Solar Burn does scale with Moonfire. So this is actually a increased damage, because it's going to deal astral damage flat, and then it's going to be applying the Solar Burn, which then's going to deal more damage. So yeah. Fanaticism. Ooh. Ooh. No, that's nice. Nice. Harbinger of Flames is, or sorry, Harbinger of Flames is basically also more multiplier for us, because we don't really have to do anything, and it's just going to proc. Reroll. That's the second time we roll Juggernaut also. And impressive. Using direct damage, Arcane has chance to grant you shield absorbing small. We don't use any of that. Oh. Nope. We could use this, but yeah, it's gonna be 0 DPS increase. So, oh, that's very nice. That is actually true. That is actually very true. So let's keep this one and hope we get an imp or something. I did not think of that. It's because I'm not gonna keep Hunger of Blood for eternity if I get something that's better, to be fair. It's not a bleed build. It's definitely not a bleed build. Let's keep this. But it would definitely have given it a boost, yes. That's 1% damage, and tidal waves out Dark Surgeon. Fortune Defender. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, imagine getting that and just like random lightning bolt using build. Ooh, that would have been. Judgment. No. No. Dragon's Breath. Or some arcane missile shenanigans. Physical damage still increased by 2%. That's 3% crit. And we're gonna get ditch. Yeah, we're gonna ditch this one. Chance to hit. We totally overhit capped. Ooh, improved whirlwind. That would be nice if we get whirlwind. Well, let me hear what you define as end game, because doing mythic 60 and 50s and whatnot at the given time, no, I don't do that. I do enjoy leveling new builds, trying new things, trying different builds. So I play Ascension. Of course I do. I have been raiding like Ascended Golden Gore, and I've been doing that kind of stuff, but I'm not gonna do the end of end, not this season, but previous seasons. I had guilds last season, and normally it just gets. I have been doing min-maxing. I have a build here, this one. But it's not perfect, but it's getting pretty close to being as good as I want it to be. I have I'm down to like 1 to 2 talent points that I'm not happy with. Then I just can't get touched by the light up by 1. If I could get this up just by 1, I would be so happy. But that's like the closest I could get. But this is like a Crimson champion defense with Divine Protection, Shield Wall, Holy Shield, Carnage, Blessing of Sanctuary, Summon Fill God for the Master Demonologist with reduced damage taken and everything. What more would be getting Soul Link together with Summon Fill God instead of things like Tame Beastia. But it's really like down to the small nitty gritty of doing that, and that's my main build. And together with a healer build, I also played quite a bit on. Normally, I don't showcase those. That's the ones I play with a couple of friends of mine, and how I progress in the start of a season. I didn't make videos in the start of this season, but next season, or league, or whatever they'd like to call it, I'm most likely going to go with a build, a starter build, and then I'm gonna make a progression video. So like, hey guys, here's my starter plan, and here's my starter build that I hit at level 60. So yeah, what do you guys think about it? How's it going? How are your chapter start going? And then I'm probably gonna go over and just make a progression video where I get them if they release Molten Core ASAP. Of course, I'm gonna take the build into Molten Core during a live stream probably. And then we're gonna do both heroic and going up to mythic and yeah, everything with the build. But that's next season. I do a bit. I'm not super heavy invested because when we get to the like super high mythic plus, it just I'd much rather try and play some new things for the current season and trying different things than progressing a single spec further. Because at that point it just gets, I just feel it becomes a tedious grind because I know what's the result's going to be in the end, and it's just going to be a how high can I push that number, basically. Yeah, there is. Most likely. Probably a year's time is my bet. They did say this would be a shorter chapter. No, sorry, chapter. It would be a shorter season than usually. So I think they're gonna progress TBC quite hard, to be fair. So probably gonna be a year in total length is probably what they're gonna have, a year and a half at most. But that's my bet. I have zero clue. But they did mention that it's gonna be a shorter version this time around. My bet is they're gonna have it at about a year's time. So like, we still got a lot of things to cover, but I think they're gonna push pretty hard in the summer and autumn. I think we're probably gonna have midsummer by summer breaks for people to enjoy TBC. That's probably when they're gonna launch it. No. Reroll this one. I have been doing a bit, but it's not something that I'm overly joyful of. For the high-end mythic and whatnot. Master Demonologist. Now, it could be funny to get like a succubus. Either that or the Felguard. Because we do have that. And we were lucky enough to get Demonic Knowledge. So that would be a ton of free spell damage, especially with mental quickness that we have locked in also. So let's get rid of Judgment of Fervor now. And also Morton, that is how I basically... Physical Nature, that's nice. Struller's Nature damage. That's also how I can like keep track by playing not super high end, but high enough to get kind of like an idea what's working, what's not working for meta builds and everything. So I can that way better like project what people can play So my basis is often more like, hey guys, here's a cool build. This is the base for it, and then I leave it to you guys to take it to the next step. But I kind of give the direction and the like start and finish line for what you should go for. We are running out of things to re-roll. Base blood. These damage dealt by shadow spells. That's neat. Oh. Right. That's pretty good. We're gonna reroll this because we're not gonna. Chances are for getting all crit against you cause attacker. Yeah, no. We are gonna be tossing out a ton. Frost, fire, nature spell damage. No. Or melee attack power, but this is so little that it's not even gonna be worth mentioning because we're already at like 1%ers and 2%ers and everything. So it has to be something that's actually worth using by this time for me to keep them. No. Okay, we're down 20, and when we're done with this, I feel this is a good enough base to continue. We're gonna go to Silas and buy up to the 3k mark cap and see how far we can take it. Because just for a little note for anyone who's not been following since the start of this, so far I have spent 0 marks of Ascension rolling this build. As in 0. This is just my 3 rolls we're plowing through right now. So we still have a long way to go. This is very nice because that's actually a bonus to both the Eclipse and the Solar Strike. So definitely gonna keep those two. Let's see what we are gonna re-roll. Arch is not gonna be that good. You mean the Grove Ranger? The Grove or the Dark Ranger build? Because Grave could mean my my Dark Ranger. Okay, Grove. I did play it a bit afterwards, but I've already ditched it. Like, I only have so many specs. Next season, I kind of want to rush to getting the 20 specialization, so that way I can just, make a new build and I can actually keep it. And in case somebody comes in and asks me a question, I can always go back to it instead of re-rolling it. But in order to make new builds, new videos, I of course have to re-roll my old builds, and I often keep like 1 to 2 builds that I don't re-roll and progress on. But I did play it a bit afterwards. I took it into Heroic Blackwing Lair and had a good time, fun time playing it. So a bit afterwards for what I showcased in the video. No, we're out of scrolls. Okay, out of scrolls means basically that we can go in here. Why is Darkly? No, sorry, Treasure Keeper. Cloth Chromagus. Is it because? Yeah, it's because my okay, Strength Hybrid. With you. Cloth Chromatics, Fiskark. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so let's just for the fun of it, let's go and see. Not really doing anything. Just this. Let's see how it performs. Without cooldown, without anything. We're just gonna see how it does. Not gonna use Loomblade. Is arcane. Yeah, let's see how it goes. My guess is around 3,000 to 4,000 DPS with this gear. It can definitely do well. It's like it have a bit of an entry point, of course, for you to get over. But if you get over the entry point and you do have the nurturing instinct and whatnot, I'm sorry. Then you can actually get quite a decent build out of it. I had one I played in TBC. Not this season, not last. Previous 2 seasons ago, something like that. It was absolutely amazing in TBC content. Like really, really crazy strong. It can definitely do well. Okay, my guess here is we're gonna see about 3 to 4k initial damage DPS at minimum. Probably a bit more. But at least 4k single target here. So let's figure out. Yeah. As expected. Okay, this is fine. This is just nothing, no money buffs, nothing, anything here. Now let's. You can do around 5k-ish now. A bit higher, but let's say 5k. Okay. Now we're gonna add Gloomblade into the mix and see if we can do more damage with this. Not a lot, actually. It was about the same. We did get Sinister Flurry. That would be a buff for it, of course. Shadow Trance would be great for the Shadow Bolts. Yeah, that was okay-ish. So at the given moment, with just bare investment, it's 5k single target. That's decent considering we have done absolutely nothing. Oh wait, I didn't. Did I yeah, I did reset. Yeah, I did reset. Okay, let's see how it's gonna fare here. Unexpected. Let this go off. It's about 8 to 10k around ish with just plain simple hitting. That's decent considering we have rolled absolute garbage at the given moment, and it can. There's so many things that can roll better, and we have shit weapons for the setup. So yeah, that's pretty good. What's the best way to farm cards? I just have one starter build, the one with the light. I'd love to try something else as well. There are a few ways that you can do it. Of course, Mana Storm is one way. Of course, it's not super fast, but then I would say actually going down to doing your daily quest. This is my take on it, and just for initial cards, do your daily quest here, getting all the marks of Ascension, and just improving your one with the light build is a great way to go, because you do get card packs from just delivering in, and if you do like all the PvE daily quest for 1 week, you're gonna get like 115, 125,000, because there are 5 daily, which gives 7. So let's just quick calculation here. 4,000 times 7 times 5. Okay, 140k. And if you do divide that out by 3,000, which is how much you're gonna spend per time you talk with Silas, you're gonna have 46 both talent and ability card packs per week if you progress your your talent here. And the thing is, when you've done all those, the first thing I would do is actually go and talk with either Earth or Silas, as you can see here, and then you can just pick the spec that you add. But what I would do is go down to the bottom right here And you can actually use this even if you haven't unlocked the spec, meaning that you can cap out all the specializations that you have down here up to like the 1500 mark, and you will actually get the sealed card packs right here without spending 3000 a pop. Meaning if you cap it up to like 1500 like this, you can suddenly have, like, before you even hit that point, with just 1 week's worth of the PvE daily quest, you can get like 100 card packs for both this like talent and the ability card packs. That's a great start to get a ton of cards that you're gonna be able to need for it. And of course, blasting through the mana storm, just picking up loot, having a Coxley loot bot together. If you have those, they're gonna make money by themselves, and you're gonna have it for next season and on Area 52 as well. So that's probably also a great way. And then you can always go to Silas and buy the golden card packs for 50 gold a pop. So that would be my initial go-to, is actually capping these up till the 1500 mark to get the extra card packs and everything. So now, without further ado, let's go and spend. I think it's right of loot bot. That's Coxley. Coxley is the Mana Storm bot, cell bot. Speaking of, you cannot see it here in the chat. I always hide the chat, it's not very friendly. Let's just hover it up. Here, you can see it. Beep boop, I'm Coxley device. Are you seeking assistance in the Mana Storm? I can repair your item and vendor your goods. So basically, if you have Coxley, you can sell goods while in the Mana Storm. And if you're running in something like Stratholm, anything like it, in the lower tier Mana Storms, you will actually be getting eye level 50 to 60 drops. And that way, you can actually get what's called. You can actually get things that sell gray items that sell for like 1 to 2 gold. So yeah, those two together is crazy good. I can just show you guys. I would never farm gold in high level Mana Storm. That's stupid. I would go down to like level 1. Perfect example. Okay guys, this is how easy it is to play the game. You just have to do like this. So the thing I would do, because also in the Mana Storm you're buffed up like you're in a raid, because you can have these like spell power and magic power and schools and everything. And see, this is the guy I have to kill. Normally I wouldn't do it on this spec, I would do it on a one with the light build or anything like it. But let's just go with this, because you can see they're dying anyway. I'm gonna take out the loot bot, and as you can see here, my loot, that's 40 silver right here. Okay, we're just gonna go here. I'm just gonna show you guys what I mean. Oh, and since it's Mana Storm, it's also mythic, so I can get these, and sometimes you can get the speed boost and everything. That's also how I farm the Stratholm Holy Water for when I'm prestiging. And of course you get Righteous Salt, which you can sell in the auction house. We're just gonna quickly go here. I'm going to watch out. And in the start of a league, if you don't have the Bell War chest from the Ascension store. You bought it with gold at a point. You can also get a ton of travelers backpacks by this way. And in the start of a season, chapter, whatever, they sell for like 10 G a pop. That's also pretty neat. As you can see, we're just running. Nothing's stopping us. Okay, let's just cut it here so you can kind of like get the result. I always move these. You can always kill these kind of guys. You don't have to, but I can see they die so fast. And they do reward like 100 marks. So, when they die that fast, I always just tag them along. Okay, let's see. I have, let's say, 98 gold about now with 10 silver off. So, let's say 98 gold. I'm just going to take it out, and I'm just going to, without any filter, and not going to sell the righteous orbs. I'm just going to start selling everything. All the plants, everything, and you can see I'm at 104. And this was not even great loot. We didn't get any, like, we got a spiked dagger, but we could also buy back the pristine diamond. Sometimes they sell the auction house for a bit. But let's just say that the market wasn't flooded completely with righteous orbs. These can sell for like 5 to 10 gold also in the start. So in the start of a chapter, and not like at this point, you could easily have gotten like 10, 20, 30 gold plus. So this would be like 30, 40 gold-ish worth of loot in the start of a season, just by doing this, like 2 minutes. So that's how I would use Coxley mainly, instead of, and of course you can use him in higher mana storms as well, but this is where he really shines in my opinion. Let's do that. That was 3 and 4. Okay, believe. So if I do this, I believe it's 40. Is it 30? That makes it to the 3k cap. Let's just. Yeah. Yeah, it was 40, not 30. Click, clock, clack, click. There we go. 3000 cap. And of course, if you have a build that's fast at prestiging, wink wink, I have a guide for that. Check it out. Basically, if you have a fast build for prestiging, you can also go in and you can do that. Build and just take it, run, get the cost down to, if you take one of your specializations, you can get the cost down to 1000 again for that specialization whenever you prestige. And if you can prestige in like 1 hour, pick up all the stuff, sell, redo, and just like in 1 hour's time, you can get it from 0 to max. It's also a great way to like once each third, fourth day, something like that, you can just prestige your character and you will naturally get card packs and you get it down. And as you can see, I went from like 140 to like 170. So this way I also get like 30 card packs, and when I start rolling these, I'm also naturally gonna get more abilities that I have, and the faster you can do that. So let me just show you here. As you can see, the faster I can fill this bar up, I get 4, like 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, Golden Sinister Flurry. Could have not have gotten this previous to this run. Damn. And 4. So you can see I got like 60% fill rate with all 4, meaning I only have to spend like 2 card packs and I get 4 card packs extra. 2 card packs, 4 card packs extra. So like for every 2 card pack I spend, 2 to 4 card packs, let's just say that. 2 to 4 card pack I spend, because I actually have a ton of things unlocked. This actually progresses so extremely fast. Then for the next thing, I would wait with spending my Dark Moon tickets till you can buy the legendary things here. And here's a guide. Let's pull it up here. Yeah, that's a guide. dbascension.gg/? Guide equals 42. As you can see, I'm just going to take this and post it in the chat so you have a link. There you go. It should pop up on your screen in just a second. Right here, you actually have a list of all the talents and abilities that's possible to find as normal cards out in the open world, just by killing them or looting them from different places or doing a thing or anything like that. If you go about and collect these, I know it's a ton, so bad mind. You will probably have a lot of these already if you just played a bit. But if you want, you can go and check this out. If you're missing anything for a specific build, also, there's both talents and abilities here. But mostly you can go and farm rares. They will drop everything, and yeah, this way you can basically just go and get a ton of card unlocked, meaning you will progress this a ton faster. And if you basically been and you collected everything that you can collect, then I would start using this, because then that means that you will only have the orangey things left for you to unlock for talent cards, and not anything you can just pick out, basically. So that's my tips for unlocking cards faster. So, without further ado, let's see, how many did we get for the re-rolling? We got 40 and 80 abilities and talents. So let's get to it and see what we can get. True shot. Thank you. Oh God, yeah. This is why you don't have an aura. Sorry, a macro for re-rolling. I have to speed up the process, because otherwise I could have spent 20 million years re-rolling. But the danger of accidentally, okay, we got beast instead. I'll take it. But yeah, basically there's a chance that you re-roll something that you don't want to re-roll, and that's what just happened. Anyways, let's continue. Okay. Rapid fire. Baby step, step. Twisted mind. Hot dickety damn. I like it. A Twisted Mind is actually crazy strong for us, just for reference, jokes aside, because when we do have the mental quickness is basically 60 times 1.75. You can basically add 1.75 to the 60 spell power. So this is just a huge multiplier in damage for us. Also, we do not care for healing or absorb, and you also get 3% hit chance. So that is just a humongous win in our regards. Okay, we only got 8 rolls left. Might be wondering why I keep this, but there's a reason, because we actually have the totemic focus, meaning that this alone, with the one button summon ability that we're totally going to be using now, will both summon the Wind Fury Totem and a fire resistance, meaning that we actually get a 20 extra haste and crit from just the fire totem. Just to demonstrate how much is 20, as you can see, we go from 43.24 to 44.69. Nice. Okay. But yeah, as you can see here, it's basically giving us like 1.5% crit. It's not very far off, but around 1.5% extra crit chance, which is crazy strong, just for summoning a totem. Also, these totems, like the fire resistance totem, they last for 5 minutes, and same does the Wind Fury. So for like bosses and everything, you only have to do it once in a fight. So that was all the abilities. Let's get on with the talents. Ooh. More damage. Yeah, we're gonna skip anger management because we are not utilizing rage at all. It's fine. So let's keep it. Get rid of this because we didn't roll. Oh, getting this as a holy spec is just absolutely amazing. Atlantis? No. We don't have one of those, so this is irrelevant. Ooh. This would be nice if we could actually cast an instant corruption or shadow bolt, but we cannot. Let's get rid of this. Have execute, so goodbye. Utilize that or this. Have Hammer of Justice. Okay. Gloomblade might actually be new #1 damaging ability. And this is what I'm talking about earlier, but by saying that you can actually be lucky to get other things. So with keeping Gloomblade, not rerolling it and saying like, no, I only want to do Eclipse Strike. Like if I have Gloomblade, now I can actually utilize things like Filthy Tricks. So pretty neat. Finish. That was the kitty cat thing. Playing with fire. So if we could get things like Shadow Trance, that would be the best thing we could. We're not getting. We're not getting a ton here of the build. Not even gonna keep a one of that. That's too low. Again, a 1%er is just not gonna cut it. Ooh. Now, this is another reason to go strength for this kind of build. Armor to the teeth. So if you roll that and your strength and you have the judgment, this alone is actually quite a hefty amount of attack power that you're getting from the judgment set alone. Ooh. We got 13 rolls left. Yo, daggers. We are gonna go and reroll this. Just a second, I just had a phone call. I can see who called me, so just a minute here. No, no. Oh, I'm gonna call them back in a minute. I have kind of like concept if people are calling me and they're not calling me. Like I'm picking it up if I have the time, but if I'm in the midst of something, I'm not gonna pick it up if people call me. But instead, if they call me twice from the same number, I pick it up, regardless. Because then it's most likely something important if they really calling me twice in a row. And that's also a thing for my entire family. If we call twice, or we type call back now, then it's kind of like you do it. You let go of whatever you're doing. Right. So let's see here what we got. We did get like armor to the teeth, one-handed, double trick, close quarter, enhancing mental strength. We got a few crit notes here and there, and that's about it. Then for the damage portion, we went ahead and we the damage, the ability portion, we went ahead and got Twisted Mind, another totem aspect of the beast. So let's try and see what we can do with this build. Without anything, the DPS was about 5k, so it should be higher unless I've become worse at the game in the past couple of minutes. So let's try again. Okay, it's a bit higher, but it's not like extremely big difference when I'm using Eclipse Strike. That's about the same, seems. So yeah, a bit higher. We raised the DPS up by 1,500 ish, just with the initial damage here, the extra damage that we're dealing. So that's actually quite nice. Just from the extra few, like 80 rerolls of talent and 40 abilities. So that's just good to show how easy this actually scales up, as you can see. Now we're gonna try with the Gloom Blade and see how that goes. That should actually be also quite a bit higher. Of course, I didn't summon the totem. Let's just do that here. Yeah. Now we have both the buffs. Let's go in and see here.
I can't do that yet. Not ready. I can't do that. Not ready.
Bloomblade is definitely dealing more damage, but it's if it's winning over Eclipse Strike, I'm uncertain of that. Let's see here. Now we actually also have. Still, it's about the same. It actually is a bit lower because we didn't have totems before. So, yeah. Also, why did I not have those up? I must have clicked V. So it's actually a bit lower in DPS to use Gloomblade than Sinister Strike, which in this case is Eclipse Strike. And I doubt it's because I got Furor. But that's just good to show how well Sinister Strike scales instead of Gloomblade. However, I know, because I've seen it in the end at max level and everything, Gloomblade just scales better in end game than Sinister Strike does. And we have to take into consideration, I have a ton of Sinister Strike notes right here. So with everything, I'd say they're about the same. Because alone just changing up this would mean like it would do a ton to change all of this proper things, I should say. Okay, let's go ahead and summon new totems and see what we can do on the AoE dummies.
Not enough energy. That ability isn't ready. I don't have enough energy.
To run out, get the energy up again, and we can spam it. Okay, yeah, so DPS here definitely went up like 30-40% with the AoE. Wait. So yeah. But I'm just gonna make it Bella until like we have this one down.
Not enough energy. That ability isn't ready. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Of course, things would 9 out of 10 times for AoE packs, they would be dead. This is a better result considering what I'm going to make a video about. And trust me, guys, you definitely do not want to miss it, because the aura of experience that I have right here, that's going to be a little teaser for you guys, is actually going to be the prize for a competition I'm holding in my next video. So yeah, make sure to check it out, and make sure to go and check, because I think they're like 1,000 gold, no, 900 something. You can sell it, you can use it, you can do whatever you want with it. But yeah, basically this is a one-up just from like initial like 60-70k that we spend on it. I'm just gonna show you guys a thing. Where is it? My video clips.
Record.
This is like a video I did like the 5th the 5th of April. That's how long I've been in progress of this video. Mainly because I've been doing a bit of a ton of Path of Exile. And as you can see here, if we go back here, there we go. I had 200 abilities, and a whooping nearly 500 talent rerolls. So 208 ability and nearly 500 talent. And with everything rerolling and rerolling and rerolling and rerolling and rerolling.
It actually spreads both.
Okay. As you can see here. This was a test, I believe. Then I picked up a bunch of gear. I did a test. And this was the absolute maximum that I could do. Like, literally, this was with 350,000 DPS. This was the absolute maximum damage I could deal with this build. Meaning, I did roll. Let me just pause here so you can see it. I'm going to show it also in the video I'm making of next time. I had a double corruption, seed of corruption, lightning, the lightning talent thingy that does crackling, not crackling front of the unhit with lightning. Amalthusat's malediction with this, which is also a unhit. I had things like Fell Infused Warcry, everything, meteors. I had buffs left and right. I had spent like nearly 350,000 marks on this build that you're seeing on this MP4 file here. That's the build I'm going to tell you guys not to play, and tell you guys to play this instead, because this is base that's just been proven to work. I didn't roll very luckily, but basically this is what can really take it up a notch. There's two versions, basically, or two versions. There are two main versions. There's a Gloomblade version, and then there's a Eclipse Strike version of this build, which is both pretty damn good. And this, as you can see, this was just the base of it with like 60k investment. So yeah, this is definitely a build to keep in mind if you want to go for Shadow Rogue, because that build I did, it was, the theme around it is pretty cool. It's spreading corruption with the Sinister Strike and whatnot, and then just tossing Sheet of Corruption and Shadow Bolts left and right. But the DPS was absolutely garbage for that build. It barely hit like 5k, 4k single target with like 350k marks invested into it. It should be able to hit it at that point. So that's the build that I tried to beat with this, with just the initial rerolls and just the like first 3k marks, and oh boy, it sure did beat it by a few thousand in both AoE and in single target. So yeah, that was actually the build that I was planning to do. Speeding this build up here, because plan was actually to get some footage so I can showcase both of the builds both like the old build that I'm gonna play, and of course the new build. And of course, if you guys want to see, this is like behind the scenes of how most of my things start out. As you can see, every little thing here is where I made a cut. And yeah, it's either because I mumble or I say something weird and everything. I make out cuts in things and sound effects and everything. This is the start. Then I'm gonna add like a background video here. I have a ton of different like sound effects and whatnot I put in, and then of course I'm gonna put in a like a video track that's gonna be what you just been watching for the past 2 hours ish, where I'm gonna basically showcase the build like in the background just as B-roll footage rolling, and then of course we're gonna have me talk voiceover with the build itself and everything, and yeah, then we're gonna cover a ton of info for everything. What I'm thinking is basically what we're gonna do here is gonna go in and for the next build guide, we're also gonna go and have the chapter 2. Like, I'm gonna say that it's just around the corner, but I'm gonna mention my Discord that I have. I'm gonna mention the competition or the contest that I'm having, and then of course we're gonna go in and talk about the classic abilities, talent, mystic, enchanting gears that you want for this Gloomblade Eclipse Strike build, and then this is gonna be more baseline for people to follow, and I'm gonna try to make that very clear for everyone when I'm making this build. It's gonna be a baseline, and I'm not gonna invest a ton of marks, as it would basically mean I already invested like 400,000 in this video. So this is just to showcase that just with 70k, by picking a bit smarter, you can actually outperform like 300k, which is why picking a good base for your starting abilities and talents matters a lot. So yeah, I think that is probably gonna be it. I don't know when the video guide will be out, because I really want it to be very nice and good and clean and everything for you guys. So hopefully before Friday. Like, really, I hope to get it out tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So like on Thursday at the latest for you guys to watch, but that's the latest I hope to get it out on this. I'm getting struck by a car or lightning or anything. Let's hope not. But basically, I really want to get a video out, because it's been a while since I posted a Ascension video. If we go into my go onto my YouTube channel, like, this is my latest but as you can see, we have this. It's March the 24th right here, as you can see, March the 24th. That it's a month ago since I posted it. Jesus, but too long. Yeah, but just get to state that it's been too long since we had one. So by Thursday, I really hope that I can get this out. So, let's get rid of this. Goodbye, goodbye, bye, bye, bye. Good for me. Okay. So I think that was probably it for the build. We're just gonna toss these in the house. Oh, they risen in price. What about this one? It fall in price, and Traveler's backpack all up in price. Okay. Well, that's always nice to see. With the build completed, we spent the just about 60-70-ish K mark of Ascension on it, and we enveloped on what's to come. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. As mentioned, remember to go and check out the upcoming video I'm hosting, making, whatever that's supposed to mean. The video I'm gonna post on YouTube in a few days, because the competition, as mentioned, is gonna be an order of experience. If you win it, you can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna have you required to be subscribed or anything. You can just type your name in the comment in the upcoming video, your in-game name. That's all I'm gonna require for you to participate, so I can actually pick a winner, of course. So yeah, make sure to watch it, and the video after that, you probably also want to watch it. It's going to be a little sneak peek for it. It's going to be something about useful things. Let's say it like that. Useful things I wish I knew. So now I can't say anything more without spoiling the exact title. So with that, I think that's going to be it for the stream today. It was a short stream. Unfortunately, I know it's been a long time since I've been last on, like some soon 1.5, 14 days since I've been streaming a bit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick, brief, like 40-50 minute leveling, and then directly onto the rolling of the build and everything. And in case you missed it, you can check out the entire stream on Twitch. My link should be in the description in both YouTube and if you're watching on Twitch, well, you already found it. And you can go back in time. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day for this lovely, lovely Tuesday. I'm gonna go and prepare some food because I'm getting guests over in just about an hour. So yeah, see you all in the next one. Stay sane, everybody.